Agriculture has been a way of life for Papua New Guineans for hundreds of years, but its potential today has not been fully realized. That's from someone who's been associated with agriculture for most of his life, Sir Brown Bai. We'll find out more in this next report from Kashmir Waken.
Everybody in PNG practices agriculture.
More than 90% people depending directly or indirectly on agriculture, and most of them live in the rural areas.
So strategically, if you promote agriculture, you are promoting the overall standard of living of our people in this country.
Papua New Guinea is blessed with fertile land, from the cool highlands regions to the warm coastal shores. The agriculture sector is in charge of capitalizing on this fertile land and sharing its benefits to the almost 8 million people living in PNG, where a large portion of this population depend on agriculture for daily survival. At times, the agriculture sector is referred to as the sleeping giant. The sector has enormous potential in boosting the country's economy and meeting its national security issues such as food security. Sadly, this has not eventuated after 40 years of independence.
Our effort to date, I'm talking collectively, to develop agriculture has been very weak. And as a result, you will see that in many areas, our people are not really getting heavily involved in agriculture in a way that they should.
Why promote agriculture when the country has a boom in the extractive industry, where minerals, oil, and gas worth billions are available?
Agriculture is a commercial industry and has to be promoted for monetary value to the economy. It provides employment to our people. It provides, the food and everything else that people require, they must, have in order to sustain. Agriculture is also strategically extremely important for the diversification of the economy. While, the minerals and other hydrocarbon areas are extremely important for monetary, purposes, you have to promote agriculture because that's where the bulk of your people are, and that's where a lot more people will be involved. And if you emphasize agriculture at that level, then you actually broaden the economic base of this country.
Apart from the finance grants and other forms of support from the government and NGOs, there are other factors that hinder agriculture operating effectively, especially among the small-scale farmers who are usually ill-equipped. The National Agriculture Research Institution has found out the main factor that affects agriculture in PNG directly, that is climate-related, which cannot be controlled or avoided.
PNG agriculture is totally a rain-fed agriculture. The agriculture depends on the rainfall. We don't have dams, we don't have, like other countries, we don't have irrigation systems. So even rain fails, we can go and do something irrigated agriculture. So it's totally depending on the rainfall, number one. So that means we are exposed to the changes in monsoon. High rainfall also creates problem, no rainfall also creates problem. But there are 7.8 million people who need to be fed as of now.
They believe small farmers need to be educated and well informed of climate-related factors in order to avoid disastrous scenarios where people starve to the point where they cannot sustain themselves.
So farmers need to come and discuss and try to learn more and more to make them prepared rather than getting surprised and worried. Our interest is to make the people prepared, and government also should take serious note of this one. Not that whenever there is a drought or flood, giving some money and leaving later on forgetting is not good. We have to have a consistent and constant kind of approach by providing good support to the research and development. Without research and development, we cannot handle these problems.
Primary, form.
Mr. Bai and his team at the Rural Industry Council still strongly believe agriculture is the key to a prosperous modern Papua New Guinea.
Agriculture is the key to rural development, and it's the key to sustainable development. It's the key to economic diversification. But sometimes you probably have human beings have two legs, and sometimes one of your legs can be broken, and you be standing on one. But if that other leg is broken, then you're going to have trouble. What I'm saying is that we are currently standing on the minerals and hydrocarbon area. Your other leg, which is agriculture, is very weak. So let us make sure that we maintain every strength we can by building up all the sectors. That's the key message.
Kashmir Waken reporting there. This is PNG Tonight. Coming up, a story on filmmaking in Papua New Guinea.